Reject the evidence of your own eyes and ears. It was the party's final and most crucial instruction. That is playing out right now on X in the most bizarre way. I cannot with these Zionists. It's unbelievable how far they take these things. Obviously, gas prices and grocery prices are up. I mean, if you've just, just gone outside, been around, this is not something that you can deny. And you certainly are not going to be able to present charts and tell people, no, you're living amazing. Everybody is suffering at the pump. Everybody is suffering when they head to the grocery store. Meat is more expensive. I don't even know why you would try to claim otherwise, outside of just thinking people are really stupid and you can embark on an influence campaign to make people not believe the evidence of their own eyes and ears, right? So Matt Walsh tweets something that is obviously true. He tweets this. He tweets, grocery prices are insane. They're still rising. Addressing this problem should be the number one priority of every elected leader. End the stupid foreign wars and focus on this issue. It's one of the main reasons socialists are gaining power. Fact. Okay? Like, duh. And we recognize that. We have just unlimited money when it comes to going to war, unlimited money when it comes to sending to Ukraine, billions to Israel. We can just go, woo, let's go to the Hormuz Strait. And then when you wonder if we're going to get any tax refund, no, we don't have any money. Look at our prices around here. Nothing is getting better. And people are rightfully upset about that. So obviously the issue is that he mentioned the foreign wars and the neocons instantly had to get to work and explain this is not true. And actually their argument is that people just need to focus on making home-cooked meals. They need to stop eating out and recognize that you're just spoiled. If you are a person who thinks that their things are not affordable, it's because you're spoiled. We need our wars, but you're spoiled. Joel Berry, who I don't even know what this guy did or ever did for the Babylon Bee. He writes this. He writes, last night, my wife made homemade burritos for our family of 8, and it cost less than $20 total for everyone. I'm beginning to think the affordability crisis is really an I don't know how to cook crisis. Like, I don't believe anything he's saying there. I cook, and I am amazed at how much like chicken is costing at the grocery store. I'm making rice. I'm not getting out there and buying something that's super duper expensive. Yes, I do. I will say on the beef, I always support at the farmer's market, which is, I'm obviously paying more because I want to support farmers. But I've noticed that things have gotten incrementally more expensive, and I should be able to support farmers. I should be able to do that, go to the farmer's market and buy that meat without feeling shamed, because they claim, oh, the issue is that you can't cook. We can cook. You guys cannot be this out of touch with how people are living. So Matt responds to Joel and he says, one of the problems with this claim is that virtually no Republican was making, quote, the affordability crisis is fake arguments during the Biden years. It's extremely transparent to everyone that the unwillingness to acknowledge these obvious economic challenges is at least partially politically motivated. Yes, they want war, blood. He's right. He continues, the second problem is that no matter how thrifty your family might be and no matter how cheap your homemade burritos, the significant rise in grocery prices over the past 6 years and the fact that the rise is continuing, not stopping, and certainly not reversing is just a mathematical reality. It can't be denied. It is a fact. Grocery prices have gone up 30% or more this decade. I'm happy for you if your family is not significantly impacted by this problem, but it is real and it is a problem. And conservatives better come up with an answer that isn't just, quote, learn how to make cheap burritos or we are going to get absolutely crushed. That's another reality. Yeah, I don't know how people outside of, again, just their general Zionist bloodthirst and needing to make it seem like it's not because they're constantly taking money and they're not parasites on our economy, how you could argue that. Like, go speak to people. Obviously, groceries have gotten incredibly expensive and they are continuing to get expensive. So whatever Trump promised has not been delivered. That's speaking plainly. What's really funny about this is that Matt obviously alludes to the fact that it just shows that you're a complete fraud because you weren't making these arguments or you were at least acknowledging the affordability crisis when Biden and Kamala were in office. Sure.